What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So, in this game, KPA won against Energie BBC. This game ended 83-45, an utter blowout, and the first win KPA got in this contest. Without further ado, let's just get into it. So, KPA, they had a very good game, but if you look at the way Energie BBC played, they just shot poorly, and they were not able to get any help, especially on offense, on defense from their players. So KPA just capitalized on that, and they just utterly dominated this game. Full credit to KPA; they were able to bounce back from losing two straight, and they were able to shoot pretty well. 46% shooting from the field, 36 out of 77 attempts. So out of 77 attempts, 36 went in. That's actually pretty good. On 2-point field goals, at least they're able to convert 58% shooting on 2-point field goals. And from deep, that's where KPA still struggled. KPA, the 3-point shooters in KPA were not able to hit anything. Starting with Jimmy Momondi, she attempted 7 threes, only made 1 3. And she didn't even go to the line, and she only had 3 points in a game where KPA scored 83 points. You could see Jimmy Momondi, she was nowhere to be seen. Or she shot 11% from the field, and she had only that 3 points, and it was just not a good look. She only had a 3 to her scoring, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 foul, 3 assists. She had a plus minus of plus 9. And Ifunanya Okoro, 16 points in 23 minutes played, 63% shooting from the field, 75 on 2-point field goals. From deep, she also struggled 1 out of 3 attempts, but she went to the line only 2 times. She made 1 free throw, and she had 8 rebounds, 4 assists. At least she reduced her turnovers. She only had 1 turnover and 2 steals. And Natalie, 19 minutes played, 11 points, and 50% shooting, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. She had a pretty decent game. She was a facilitator in there, but she struggled with 4 turnovers. Those turnover bug just kept creeping in, but she had 3 points. She had 3 steals in there to, just to pick the other team's pocket. But if you look at Medina Court, she had 19 points on 18 minutes played, 81% shooting from the field, 90% on 2-point field goals. She attempted a 3, she missed it. She would have had a near perfect start line. She had 9 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. So overall, good game by KPA, and it showed they were ready to It looked like they were everything was lost, especially losing 2 straight games. But coming back was actually pretty important, because having a team like KPA not able to convert and be able to play well and score, it was going to prove detrimental to the team. And this is not something that was going to be encouraging, especially moving forward. So even the players that didn't even get significant minutes, everyone played the whole game because everyone was feasting. We had 4 players scoring 10 points or more. Belinda Oko, he played 19 minutes, 12 points, 75% shooting from the field. Selena Okumu was 1 point shy from 10 points, 9 points, 44% shooting from the field, and a positive plus minus. And KPA just steamrolled through Energie BBC. I don't think Energie BBC were ready for this KPA team, because this game was decided way back in the first quarter. It was midway as the first quarter was coming to a close. You could see KPA just pulled away. The KPA out-rebounded Energie BBC. Energie BBC honestly just looked small in there. For 59 out of 43, 59 total rebounds for KPA, and it was just the story of the game. There was no point where KPA looked weak in there, but looking at the way even the turnovers, despite even the huge win, the turnovers were at 20. So the main thing that I've seen, even when you win a game like that and you fail to take care of the basketball, it still comes back to haunt you, especially when you're facing a team that is elite. If you see even the previous games, it's 20 plus turnovers per game. So KPA even averaged 20 turnovers per game at that point. And looking at the way those long passes that they like, dishing out is actually one of the main reasons as to why they're not able to like take care of that basketball and having discipline on like defense and offense. Mostly defensively, when you're not communicating in a string, you're gonna lose that ball game. But when you look at the way KPA's offense is set up, mostly they just fist on transition, like just mostly run and gun. That's where they dominated the most because Energy BBC were not able to like get back on defense when KPA had an outlet pass. So that was actually one of those things that I saw, and I just make sure to mention it because majority of the teams that KPA play, when the other team notices that KPA only know and thrive at transition points, they just quickly stop it and they just take it away and they force KPA to be a half-court team, which KPA isn't. But in this game, it didn't prove anything much because they were facing a team that literally were just inferior and they just washed them. So not much went into this game, honestly, if you ask me. But if looking at the way, like statistically, they checked out everything and it just looked like they had their best game ever. But when they matched up against like a team that have the ability to offset their power, they really struggle, and you're just going to look at that moving forward. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So if you guys like the video, make sure to leave your feedback down in the comments, know what you think about this game, and I'm out. Peace.